Today we'll be exporting out of Textbook Tracker so we can upload it into our finance system so we can give the fines and fees out to the students. One of the big things that's different between this and Alexandria, because we're all used to Alexandria, we just want to do it the same way. If you do it the same way, you're going to ruin it and you're going to have a lot of problems. I had that last year. Here's what we're going to do. You need to make sure that you do not check the items out to lost. Do not check the items out to lost, because it works differently in Textbook Tracker than it does Alexandria. Don't know why, it just does. So we are going to go down here to Tools, and we're going to go to Export. Now with that, let me zoom in. We are going to go down to Export Textbook Circulation. Now this is why it doesn't work if you check them out to lost, because they're no longer in circulation and you can't export out the fees and have a description with it. So it'll only say that they owe $248 for textbooks, but it doesn't tell them which textbooks are out or anything. However, do it this way before you check them out to lost, and then you'll be okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to Selections. Leave that all the same. We're going to do Options, and we're going to change it, and we're going to select the fields. I'm going to not have any of them except for there's only 4 things that your finance secretary can take. The barcode, the name, we're going to put 2 first and last right there. So the barcode, the name, the title, which they call a description, and the cost. Those are the only 3. So there's actually 5 there, but those are the only 4 that she can actually take. And I will show you what that does in a second. We're going to say field names instead of the Alexandria headings. I'm going to back out of that. And then I'm going to hit Run. Okay. Now that it's up there, we're going to wait for it to finish. You can see that I have been working on this for a while trying to get the right thing. Okay, once it's finished, we're going to open it up. We're going to open it up inside of, right there. Click on that. It's going to download it. And then we're going to open it up inside of Excel. Now, I'm going to have to blur this out because I have student data there. But let me show you what we've got. We have patron barcode, last name, first name, title, and cost. So we're going to change this barcode, or where it says patron barcode, we're going to change that so it says student ID, spelled exactly like that. Okay, we're going to get to this in just a second. Title, we're going to call this comment, and cost, that's called the amount. Okay, now we need to get these things mixed together, and so I'm going to right click here and I'm going to say insert, and I'm going to tell it to insert one. Whoops, I want it on this side. Insert, and we're going to concatenate these words together. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put equals CON, and it'll come up with what you can do. So concatenate, and then I'm going to say concatenate this. I'm going to put a comma and this. Now if I just close that out, here's what happens. I close it out and last name, first name are all one word. So what I'm going to do, let me scroll up here, I'm going to add, so comma, and I'm going to put quotation mark, I'm going to add a comma, a space, another quotation mark, and then another comma. What that basically says is this is the first field I'm going to take, which is that. That's the second field, but in between it, I want to have exactly this. I want to have a comma and then a space. So now if I hit enter, it'll come up with last name dot first, or last name comma space first name. Now I'm just going to copy this, and then I'm going to paste that all the way down. Hold down the shift key, it highlights it all. Hit Command V to paste it. So it now put it in and put their last name and their first name. But here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to add one more over here. I'm going to say insert. Now this is just the way that I know how to do it. If you know a better way, great. I'm going to copy that, and then I'm going to right click and tell it to, let me zoom in on that, tell it to paste special. And I'm going to tell it to paste the values. Okay, so it's not doing the calculations anymore, and then I'm just going to take these 3 out. I don't need those anymore. Delete. I now have the student ID number, I have the last name and the first name together in one thing, and then the comments, or which will be the title of the book, and then the amount. That's it. Now you're going to go File, Save As, and save it. I believe they have a save as a text file. I'm going to throw it onto the desktop. I'm going to say Textbook 2021. Okay. Save it as a text file. Save. Okay, hold it right there. I said save it as a text file. Don't save it as a text file. Save it as a CSV. Then your finance secretaries can do something with it. Now, there are some other things that happen because we just exported this out as show me the charges of what they would have if we checked them out to lost. It didn't put any of the charges in there, like if they returned it and they had something broken on there. So you might need to run that and take a look at that. But I've just had problems trying to get everything to work, and this is a way that I found. So hopefully this helps you in your endeavors to do that. I hope so. So good luck, guys.